Across our planet, rock formations bear witness to the relentless forces of erosion, weathering, and tectonic activity that have molded the Earth across millions of years. While many blend seamlessly into the landscape, others break the mold with their strange and unusual appearances. These extraordinary geological marvels not only captivate travelers and nature enthusiasts, but also tell the profound story of Earth's dynamic past. Prepare to be amazed as we journey to the far corners of the globe, unveiling nature's most extraordinary masterpieces in our exploration of the 15 most unbelievable rock formations. Number 15. Wave Rock. Wave Rock in Western Australia stands as one of nature's most remarkable sculptures. Rising 15 meters high and stretching for 110 meters, this natural rock formation looks like a giant ocean wave frozen in time. Located near the town of Hayden, Wave Rock is part of the Hayden Wildlife Park, attracting tourists and photographers from around the globe. The formation of Wave Rock dates back to about 2.7 billion years ago. It was created through a process known as flared slope weathering. Over millennia, chemical weathering and water erosion carved the granite into the shape we see today. The distinct wave-like shape is due to the gradual erosion of the softer rock layers at the base, while the harder layers remained intact, forming a concave structure that resembles a breaking ocean wave. What makes Wave Rock even more fascinating are the vertical streaks of black, red, and yellow on its surface. These streaks are the result of rain washing down minerals such as iron and aluminum oxide from the rock's surface, creating a strikingly colorful appearance. Besides its geological wonders, Wave Rock holds cultural significance. The area around Wave Rock is rich in Aboriginal history and culture. The local Ballardong people have known about the rock for thousands of years and have various legends and stories associated with it. One such legend tells of a rainbow serpent that slithered over the land and formed the rock with its body. Visitors to Wave Rock can also explore the nearby attractions. The Hippo's Yawn, a rock formation resembling a yawning hippopotamus, is just a short walk away. Additionally, the Wave Rock Wildlife Park and the Wave Rock Salt Pond provide further opportunities to appreciate the region's natural beauty and biodiversity. Number 14, Queen's Head. Queen's Head, located in Yelyu Geopark, Taiwan, is an extraordinary rock formation resembling the profile of a queen's head. This iconic landmark, formed through thousands of years of natural erosion, stands proudly at a height of over 13 feet. The unique shape of the Queen's Head is due to differential weathering, where the softer rock at the base erodes faster than the harder rock at the top. This formation is part of the Yelyu Cape, a long, narrow peninsula stretching 1.7 kilometers into the sea. The cape is rich with fascinating geological features, including mushroom rocks, sea caves, and honeycomb weathering. The combination of marine erosion, strong winds, and the region's unique geological makeup has crafted these remarkable formations. The Queen's Head has become a symbol of Taiwan's natural beauty, attracting thousands of visitors each year. Its likeness to a regal profile has also made it a popular subject for photographers and artists. However, the formation is slowly wearing away due to natural erosion, losing around 1 centimeter each year. To preserve this natural wonder, authorities have implemented protective measures, including limiting visitor access and using advanced technology to monitor erosion rates. Nearby, the Fairy Shoe and the Marine Bird Rock are other notable formations within the park. The Fairy Shoe looks like a high-heeled shoe, while the Marine Bird Rock resembles a bird in flight. These whimsical shapes add to the park's allure, making it a must-visit destination for nature enthusiasts. Number 13, Manpupuner. Nestled in the remote wilderness of the Komi Republic, the Manpupuner rock formations, also known as the Seven Strong Men, are a stunning natural wonder in the northern Ural Mountains of Russia. These 7 towering pillars rise between 30 and 42 meters high, creating a surreal and majestic landscape. Formed over 200 million years ago, these granite pillars originated from sedimentary layers that underwent immense pressure and heat due to tectonic activity. Over millennia, the softer rocks surrounding these pillars eroded, leaving behind these resilient granite formations. The Manpupuner rock formations are steeped in local legend and cultural significance. According to Mansi folklore, the pillars are the petrified remains of 7 giants who were turned to stone by the gods as punishment for their intentions to destroy the Mansi people. Visiting Manpupuner is an adventure in itself due to its remote location. The formations are accessible via a challenging hike or helicopter ride. The classic hiking route from the Sverdlovsk region spans approximately 180 kilometers and takes about 6 to 7 days to complete. The journey offers stunning vistas of the Ural Mountains and the opportunity to witness the unspoiled beauty of the region. For those who embark on this trek, the experience is nothing short of magical. The stark contrast between the smooth granite pillars and the rugged terrain of the surrounding forests and tundra creates breathtaking scenery. Wildlife enthusiasts can spot a variety of animals, including bears, foxes, and rare bird species such as the golden eagle. Number 12. Giant's Causeway. The Giant's Causeway, located on the coast of Northern Ireland, is a natural wonder consisting of about 40,000 interlocking basalt columns. These striking formations are the result of an ancient volcanic eruption around 60 million years ago. The columns are primarily hexagonal, although there are some with 4, 5, 7, or 8 sides. They are arranged in a precise and orderly manner, creating an otherworldly landscape. These basalt columns were formed during the Paleogene period, when volcanic activity in the region caused lava to flow towards the coast. As the lava cooled rapidly, it contracted and fractured, creating the distinctive pattern seen today. The cooling process was so precise that the columns appear to have been meticulously sculpted by human hands. Legend has it that the Giant's Causeway was built by the Irish giant Finn McCool as a bridge to Scotland to confront his rival, the Scottish giant Benandonner. When Finn realized Benandonner was much larger than him, he retreated back to Ireland, and his clever wife disguised him as a baby. When Benandonner saw the enormous baby, he assumed that the father, Finn, must be gigantic and fled back to Scotland, destroying the causeway behind him. This myth adds a layer of cultural richness to the natural site, blending geology with folklore. The area is not only geologically significant, but also rich in biodiversity. The Giant's Causeway is home to various plant species, including sea spleenwort and thrift, which thrive in the salty coastal environment. The rock pools and cliffs support a range of marine life and seabirds, making it a haven for wildlife enthusiasts. Visitors to the Giant's Causeway can explore the site via several walking trails that offer breathtaking views of the coast and the columns. The most famous of these trails is the Causeway Coastway, which extends for over 33 miles along the scenic coastline. Number 11. Arbol de Pedra. Arbol de Pedra, or stone tree, is a remarkable rock formation located in the Siloli Desert of southwestern Bolivia. This surreal structure stands isolated in the vast expanse of the high-altitude desert, part of the Eduardo Avaroa Andean Fauna National Reserve. The formation, resembling a stunted tree, reaches a height of about 23 feet and is composed primarily of sandstone and quartz. The unique shape of Arbol de Pedra is the result of intense erosion caused by strong winds carrying sand and fine particles. Over thousands of years, these winds have sculpted the base of the formation, creating a narrow trunk-like pedestal supporting a broader, uneven top. Situated at an altitude of around 14,000 feet, the conditions in the Siloli Desert are harsh. The extreme aridity and temperature fluctuations contribute to the continued erosion of the rock, slowly altering its shape over time. Despite its seemingly fragile appearance, Arbol de Pedra has stood the test of time, becoming an iconic symbol of Bolivia's natural beauty. The surrounding area is equally captivating, with a landscape characterized by other unusual rock formations, red and orange hues of the desert soil, and a backdrop of snow-capped Andean mountains. The Siloli Desert is part of the larger Altiplano Plateau, known for its unique and dramatic landscapes, including the nearby Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat. Number 10. Bryce Canyon National Park. Bryce Canyon, located in southern Utah, is renowned for its extraordinary rock formations known as hoodoos. These tall, thin spires of rock have been shaped by millions of years of geological processes. Unlike a traditional canyon, Bryce is actually a series of natural amphitheaters etched into the edge of a high plateau. The formation of the hoodoos began about 60 million years ago, during the Cenozoic era. The area was covered by a lake and sediment deposited by streams built up in layers of mud, sand, and limestone. Over time, the uplift of the Colorado Plateau exposed these layers to the forces of erosion. The distinctive hoodoo shapes are the result of frost wedging and rainwater erosion. Water seeping into cracks freezes at night, expanding and breaking the rock apart. This process, combined with the slightly acidic rainwater dissolving the limestone, carves out the unique spires. Bryce Canyon's hoodoos vary in height, some reaching up to 60 meters. The most famous formations include Thor's Hammer, which stands prominently with a large capstone balanced atop a narrow column, and the Wall Street section, where hoodoos line up like skyscrapers. The colors of the rock formations, ranging from red to white, are due to the varying mineral content, particularly iron oxide. The Bryce Amphitheater, the park's largest amphitheater, is a stunning sight at sunrise and sunset, when the light casts dramatic shadows and illuminates the hoodoos in vibrant hues. The Navajo Loop Trail offers a closer look at these formations, leading hikers down into the canyon and through the towering spires. The park also features unique wildlife and plant species adapted to the high-altitude environment. Visitors might see mule deer, mountain lions, and a variety of bird species, including the peregrine falcon. The bristlecone pines in the park are some of the oldest trees in the world, with some estimated to be over 1,500 years old. Number 9. Singi De Baha. Singi De Baha, located in Madagascar, is a mesmerizing forest of limestone needles, stretching across over 666 square kilometers. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a labyrinth of jagged peaks, some rising as high as 150 feet. The term Singi translates to where one cannot walk barefoot, an apt description of these sharp, eroded formations. This natural wonder formed over millions of years through the process of erosion. Rainwater, rich in carbon dioxide, seeps into the limestone, gradually dissolving it and creating deep crevices and sharp pinnacles. This unique topography has resulted in an intricate network of caves, canyons, and gorges. Walking through Singi De Baha is like stepping into another world. The towering spires are separated by narrow passages that require visitors to navigate using ropes and ladders. The adventurous journey is rewarded with breathtaking views from the top, where you can see the vast expanse of the limestone forest stretching out in all directions. The biodiversity in Singi De Baha is equally remarkable. This isolated region is home to a variety of endemic species, including the Deccan's siphica, a type of lemur that gracefully leaps between the spires. Additionally, the area hosts numerous unique plants and insects, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. The Grand Singi is the most famous section of the reserve, known for its towering limestone needles and challenging hiking trails. Here, visitors can explore the cathedral, a massive open cave, and the balcony, offering stunning panoramic views. Number 8. Devil's Tower. Devil's Tower in Wyoming rises dramatically from the plains, reaching an impressive height of 867 feet above its base. This iconic monolith, known for its striking hexagonal columns, is a geological wonder that has captivated visitors for centuries. Formed around 50 million years ago, Devil's Tower is the result of volcanic activity. Molten rock pushed its way up through the Earth's crust, but cooled and solidified before reaching the surface. Over millions of years, erosion removed the softer surrounding rock, leaving the harder columns standing prominently. The tower's unique appearance is due to the cooling process, which caused the rock to contract and crack into its characteristic columns. These columns are some of the largest and most well-defined in the world, making Devil's Tower a popular destination for climbers. In fact, the first recorded climb to the summit took place in 1893 using a wooden ladder. The Durance route, established in 1938, remains one of the most famous climbing routes. The site holds significant cultural importance for many Native American tribes, including the Lakota, Cheyenne, and Crow. Their legends tell of the tower's creation, often involving giant bears clawing at the rock, leaving the deep vertical grooves seen today. Known as Bear Lodge or Bear's Teepee, it features prominently in their spiritual practices. Prayer cloths and bundles are often seen tied to trees around the base, left by Native Americans as part of their rituals. Devil's Tower was declared the first United States national monument by President Theodore Roosevelt in 1906. The monument covers an area of 1,347 acres, providing ample space for hiking and wildlife observation. One of the most popular trails is the Tower Trail, a 1.3-mile loop that encircles the base of the tower. In addition to its geological and cultural significance, Devil's Tower gained fame in popular culture when it was featured in the 1977 film Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Number 7. Arches National Park. Arches National Park in Utah is a mesmerizing landscape filled with over 2,000 natural stone arches. One of the most iconic is the Delicate Arch, standing at 65 feet tall and spanning 32 feet wide. Its freestanding beauty, framed against the backdrop of the La Salle Mountains, makes it a favorite among photographers and hikers. The creation of these arches began over 300 million years ago. The area was once covered by an ancient sea that left behind thick layers of salt. Over time, this salt was buried under layers of sediment, which eventually turned into rock. The weight of these rocks caused the salt to shift and move, creating domes and ridges. As the surface rock eroded away due to wind and water, the arches were gradually formed. One must-visit arch is Landscape Arch, which is the longest natural arch in North America, stretching an incredible 290 feet. Its delicate, thin span looks almost too fragile to support its own weight, making it a breathtaking sight. Double Arch is another spectacular formation. This pair of massive connected arches creates a stunning visual effect, with one arch spanning 144 feet across and standing 112 feet high. It's a popular spot for climbing and offers a unique perspective of the surrounding scenery. Not an arch, but the fiery furnace is another fascinating area within the park. This maze of narrow passages and towering rock formations offers a challenging but rewarding hiking experience. Rangers often lead guided tours to help visitors navigate this labyrinthine landscape. Number 6. Al Nasla. Al Nasla rock formation, located in the Tema Oasis of Saudi Arabia, is an extraordinary geological marvel that captivates visitors with its striking appearance. This rock formation is characterized by its precise split down the middle, which gives the impression that it has been cut by a laser. The two halves of the formation stand perfectly balanced on small pedestals, making it a truly unique sight. The formation is composed of sandstone, a common sedimentary rock in the region. The clean split has sparked numerous theories and debates among geologists and enthusiasts. Some suggest that the split was caused by natural processes such as wind erosion, tectonic activity, or thermal expansion and contraction. The presence of an ancient fault line is another possible explanation for this phenomenon. Despite various theories, the exact cause of the split remains a mystery, adding to the intrigue of Al Nasla. Tema Oasis, where Al Nasla is located, has a rich history dating back thousands of years. The area has been an important center for trade and settlement since ancient times. Archaeological evidence suggests that Tema was inhabited as early as the Bronze Age, and it has been mentioned in various historical texts, including Assyrian and biblical records. The oasis is also known for its numerous rock art sites, which include carvings and inscriptions that provide insight into the region's past. Before we move on, here's today's subscriber's pick. Few rock formations seem to defy the laws of physics as much as precariously balanced rocks, also known as PBRs. Among these, the balanced rock in Colorado Springs stands out. This 290-million-year-old red sandstone boulder, naturally perched on a slope ledge, appears to defy gravity. Weighing a staggering 700 tons and standing about 35 feet tall, this geological marvel is a sight to behold. Nestled in the Garden of the Gods Park, balanced rock is not just a testament to nature's artistic prowess, but also to its engineering marvels. The rock, situated just a few minutes from both Manitou Springs and Colorado Springs, is easily accessible and completely free to visit. Its vibrant reddish hues, made up of layers of hematite, coarse sand, silica, and gravel, make it a popular subject for photographers and nature enthusiasts alike. Do you know of any other precariously balanced rocks? Why do you think such formations remain stable? Let us know in the comments section below. Number 5. Marble Caves. Nestled in the remote region of Patagonia, the Marble Caves are an extraordinary natural wonder. Located on General Carrera Lake, these caves boast a stunning array of colors and shapes created by over 6,000 years of erosion. The caves, known locally as Cuevas de Marmol, are composed of solid marble and have been intricately sculpted by the lake's turquoise waters. The marble caves consist of three main formations: the Marble Chapel, the Marble Cathedral, and the Marble Cave. Each offers a unique spectacle of swirling patterns and vibrant hues, reflecting the interplay of light and water. The Marble Cathedral, with its towering columns and arched ceilings, is particularly awe-inspiring, resembling a grand, natural basilica. The mesmerizing blue and green colors of the caves are due to the mineral-rich waters of General Carrera Lake. the second largest freshwater lake in South America. As sunlight penetrates the water, it illuminates the marble walls, creating a dazzling display of light and color. The effect is most vivid during spring and early summer, when the water levels are at their highest, allowing boats to navigate deep into the caves. Accessing the marble caves requires a bit of effort. Visitors typically travel to the small town of Puerto Rio Tranquilo, from where boat tours depart. The journey across the lake can be a bit choppy, but the reward is an up-close view of one of nature's most beautiful creations. Number 4. Dror Raner. Dror Raner, located in the Faroe Islands, is a spectacular rock formation that captures the imagination with its dramatic natural arch and towering sea stacks. Found between the islands of Vagar and Tindhólmur, Dror Raner consists of two main rock formations, Stóri Drangur and Litli Drangur. The natural arch between them is one of the most photographed and iconic sites in the Faroe Islands. This stunning geological feature was formed over millions of years by the relentless forces of the North Atlantic Ocean. The waves have eroded the volcanic basalt rock, creating the arch and shaping the sea stacks into their current forms. The process of erosion continues to this day, slowly altering the landscape. The name Dror Raner comes from the Faroes word drangur, meaning sea stack. Stóri Drangur, the larger of the two, rises impressively from the ocean, while Litli Drangur, though smaller, is equally striking. Together, they create a breathtaking, natural sculpture that stands out against the rugged coastline. Number 3. Maui Boulders. The Maui Boulders on Causeway Beach, New Zealand, are a geological marvel. These enormous, nearly perfect spherical stones are scattered along the beach, looking like they belong in a fantasy film. Each boulder can measure up to 3 meters in diameter and weigh several tons. The formation of the Maui Boulders began around 60 million years ago. They are concretions formed by the gradual accumulation of sediment around a central core over millennia. This process, known as septarian concretion, involves minerals such as calcite, quartz, and sometimes dolomite cementing the sediment together. Over time, these layers harden into the spherical shapes we see today. The surface of each boulder features a network of cracks called septaria, which gives them a distinctive and somewhat otherworldly appearance. These cracks are believed to have formed as the boulders dried and shrunk, causing the outer layers to crack and fill with mineral deposits, which hardened into veins of calcite. According to Maori legend, the boulders are the remains of eel baskets, calabashes, and kumara washed ashore from the wreck of the Araturu, a large canoe that brought their ancestors to New Zealand. This myth adds a layer of cultural significance to the natural wonder, enriching the visitor's experience. The beach itself offers a breathtaking backdrop, with the boulders sitting on the sandy shore, sometimes partially submerged in the ocean at high tide. Visitors can walk among these ancient stones, taking in their sheer size and the natural artistry of their formations. As erosion continues, new boulders are gradually being exposed from the mudstone cliffs above the beach, providing an ongoing display of nature's handiwork. Number 2, the 12 Apostles. Located along Victoria's Great Ocean Road in Australia, the 12 Apostles are a breathtaking series of limestone stacks that rise majestically from the Southern Ocean. These formations can reach up to 160 feet in height. The towering rock formations were created by constant erosion from powerful waves and winds over millions of years. Originally part of the mainland cliffs, the relentless force of the ocean carved out caves in the cliffs, which then became arches. Eventually, the arches collapsed, leaving behind these isolated stacks. Interestingly, there were never 12 stacks. There were originally 9. The name 12 Apostles was coined in the 1920s to attract more tourists. Before this, the site was known as the Sow and Piglets, with Muttonbird Island being the sow and the smaller rock stacks being the piglets. Due to continuous erosion, only 8 remain, as one of the most significant events in recent history was the collapse of one of the stacks in July 2005. This collapse highlighted the fragile and dynamic nature of the site, reminding us of the ongoing geological processes that continue to shape these formations. Erosion at the base of the stacks occurs at an average rate of 2 centimeters per year, with the possibility of new stacks forming as the headlands erode. The 12 Apostles offer a striking visual contrast between the rugged limestone and the azure waters of the Southern Ocean. They are best viewed at sunrise or sunset when the light bathes the limestone in golden hues, creating a stunning and picturesque scene that draws photographers and nature enthusiasts from around the world. Number 1. Wuling Yun. Wuling Yun, located in the Hunan province of China, is renowned for its unique and stunning sandstone pillars. This UNESCO World Heritage Site spans over 26,000 hectares and is home to about 3,000 sandstone pillars and peaks, some reaching heights of over 800 meters. These natural wonders create a landscape that appears almost otherworldly, with lush forests and deep ravines adding to the mystique. The formation of these sandstone pillars dates back approximately 380 million years during the Devonian period. The area was originally a seabed that over millions of years uplifted and experienced extensive erosion due to wind, water, and temperature changes. This process gradually sculpted the sandstone into tall, slender pillars. The quartz sandstone, with its high resistance to weathering, contributes to the verticality and longevity of these formations. One of the most famous pillars is the Avatar Hallelujah Mountain, which gained international fame after being featured in the movie Avatar. This pillar, standing at over 1,080 meters, inspired the film's floating Hallelujah Mountains. The resemblance is uncanny, making it a must-see for fans and visitors alike. The Wuling Yun scenic area encompasses several key sites, including the Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, Suwaxi Valley, Tianzi Mountain, and the Yangjiajie Scenic Area. Each of these areas offers unique vistas and experiences. For instance, the Zhangjiajie National Forest Park is home to the iconic First Bridge Under Heaven, a natural rock bridge that connects two peaks and offers breathtaking views. Accessing Wuling Yun is relatively straightforward, with the nearest city, Zhangjiajie, being well connected by air, rail, and road. From Zhangjiajie, visitors can take a short bus ride to the scenic area. Within Wuling Yun, a system of cable cars, elevators, and well-maintained hiking trails makes exploring the pillars and peaks both convenient and enjoyable. The best times to visit Wuling Yun are during the spring and autumn months when the weather is mild and the natural beauty is at its peak. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.